everybody, and welcome! My name is Ursa Ryan, and we are back today in Age of Wonders 4. A game that I absolutely adore because it's very bright and full of magic and just one of those brilliant 4X experiences. Thank you so much to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring this video. It has been a pleasure to dive back into a game today that I will tell you all about. Uh-oh, there seems to be some sort of eldritch horror over here. I'm sure it's fine. Oh dear, we may have had our leader killed. That's not good. Summon them and just immediately heal with them. It's amazing. Like, have infinite health? Moledemort wants to become a conqueror. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Why are you not happy? Make yourself a pub. That'll help. They're evil as well, which means we become even gooder. Oh yeah, let's do it. Bam. I've played a lot of this game, and I don't think I found a build that has been this easy to use. It's wonderful. Even my level 1, level 2 spell now can just do 44 damage and kill people. It's amazing. Oh, it's so good it's wrong. It's so good it's wrong. And I'm back to dive into the most recent DLC, Archon Prophecy, which is all about celestials and heavenly powers. I do like those light magics. For we are going to be playing a wonderful celestial race of mole people. Yes, this is the faction of the glorious mole people, led by the one and only true hero, Hans Moleman. Now, this race is a fiendishly wonderful collection of base game abilities and things that have been introduced in the Archon Prophecy. We are an adapted form of molekin who normally are tenacious and strong and live underground, but no, we've risen beyond that. Our molekin are still tenacious, but they decided to come out from their holes and journey to the overground where they found celestial griffin mounts. That's right, our moles ride around on holy griffins. If that sentence isn't enough to make you want to play Age of Wonders, honestly, I feel for you. Our molekin are architects, another one of the cultures brought in by the Archon Prophecy. It's a very productive culture that is all about monuments. Simply build monuments in your cities and buff whatever affinity you wish. In my case, probably order. Order is all about light and healing and smiting and griffin mounts. There's going to be a lot about griffin mounts today. So simply build the monuments and the light shall come. Our molekin, well, they are glorious and very good. We have a base game ability, the Chosen Uniters, which lets us basically befriend city-states faster. If you're new to the game, pick this one. It's really easy to use and it's really good. And we're mixing that together with one of the Archon Prophecy's new traits, a vision of promise. This effectively gives us a quest we must complete. And if we do, oh lord, good things happen. Now, Hans Moleman is a champion, which makes him very strong and fiendishly attractive. He is a battle saint with an architect hammer. Basically, Hans Moleman will run up to you and he will tap you on the noggin with his hammer. All of your sins will then go splatting onto the floor. I'll be diving into one of the new maps, the Constellatory Plain. I can't say that. The Plain, we'll call it the Plain, full of blessed fields and very cool looking trees. And here we go. Welcome to the map. As a reminder, Age of Wonders is a beautiful game, and the mountains in particular are stunning. We start with a Tome of Faith, a nice spellbook that lets me heal and support things. Before we even get going, we have our quest. We have a choice of 3, but I will be taking the Order affinity. This quest prophesizes that you must go and take over a city. If you conquer said city, for the glorious mole people, you will make it your new capital, and it will be incredibly powerful. This is a really fun quest, and I like it because it gives the game a little bit of early direction. Here is my city, the glorious temporary capital of Holy Moly, birthplace of the molekin. And as you can see, there appears to be at least one absolutely massive mountain range between us and there. No matter, for I am a molekin with celestial griffin mounts. These things, if you hadn't guessed, can fly. And this is one of the best bits about these mounts. Normally, scouts have to just trek along the map, and every single tile has a movement cost, like the plains have 6 movement, and the woods have 8, and these horrible mountains 16. So it would take, for instance, poor Hans over here, many turns to travel over these mountains. It's not good for my little tiny mole legs. They just wouldn't handle it. Nope, my griffin can simply say, how about we just fly over the top? Yes, excellent. So the beginning of this game essentially means you have to go around finding treasure, exploring the map, seeing who your neighbors are, seeing who needs a good smiting, you know? Oh, I've already actually just got myself a 3 unit. Oh no, he's not 3 at all. He takes a ton of mana. Oh no, just be careful of this. Your resources at the beginning of the game are very, very fickle. I don't want you, sorry. Hans has a lovely starting army. A shield unit, an archer, 2 charge shock troops, and a cleric sat on a griffin. These will be the weapons that conquer me the world. Now, as a reminder in Age of Wonders, any battle you get to allows you to simply click auto combat. The battle will resolve for you, and if you like it, you can simply move on. But at all times, you can then fight the battle yourself. You can redo it. You can say, no, we can do better. Every troop has 3 action points. Moving takes a certain amount, and certain skills take a certain amount as well. Whilst some are 3, like rotating a unit or going into defensive mode, some simply just take 1 and end your turn, and others can be used as many times as you have points. So for instance, this archer, if he stays still, can fire 3 times. If you move a ton, you can only fire once. It's a simple system once you get your head around it. I would like them to come to me, so I will be moving my units forward and simply placing them into a lovely defensive formation with my wonderful support troops just waiting behind. Abilities like this give a defensive warding to all of the tiles around them, so by putting them in the middle of groups of units, you can see we can give huge defensive boosts. Absolutely lovely stuff. As you can see, look, my archer hasn't moved. There's a 90% chance of hitting this unit 3 times. Oh, archers are very strong. But to that, you're weak and next to Hans Moleman and his mighty hammer. Oh, yes, that doesn't work out well for you at all. And just like that, these initial early combats are won. Haha! Excellent. Battle won by Hans Moleman. Excellent. So Age of Wonders is well and truly a 4X game. It's all about exploring, exterminating, exploiting the whole shebang. If you're wondering what sort of game it's like, the best way I could describe it is that it has a lot of the city building and city-state mechanics from Civ 5. It has a lot of the Empire terrain gathering of Civ 6. And a lot of the combat and hero and magic mechanics from Heroes of Might and Magic. It's a sort of blend of all of these games. The cities have food, production for buildings, draft for units, happiness, gold, mana which is used to cast spells, and knowledge which is what we use to research spells, which is effectively the tech tree. You start with 1 book, a tier 1 book, and once you have 2 of those, you can go to the next tier. And once you have 2 of those, you can go to the next tier, and then to the next tier, and then to the final tier 5. You can tell the game gets a little bit more serious. Look, this one is called Tome of Rock. Excellent. It's a book all about rocks. Geologists would love that one. But down at the bottom, Tome of the God Emperor. Okay, that's a little bit more, you know, epic. If you can get all the way down to Tome 5s, well, you're basically winning the game at that point. So keep your knowledge nice and high. And it's like in any game. Food, production, gold, all of these resources are fantastic to keep the cities going. I'm going to start with a workshop. Use production to make production what could go wrong. And I think a couple more scouts. We really do want to benefit from exploring around the map as much as we can. Uh-oh. It turns out our fated promised land is owned by dominating croakers who appear to be some very dark and evil toad people. Oh no. Well, we are immediately at war with these people, and we should probably be a little bit careful. Can't help but note that the only way so far of getting to this city was via the huge mountain range, which I don't really want to be traveling through. Let's keep looking, see if we can find another way round. Oh my lord, there are more glorious mole people. This is a city-state that's just to my right. It is very, very close to me, and it's a lot better than my city. Never mind. One of the most important resources you have in this game is a Whispering Stone. You start with 1. Because I am a glorious mole person, I get an extra one. You simply give one to a city-state, and it will slowly like you more and more and more. Eventually, it will like you so much it will ally to you. You can trade with it, and you can eventually integrate it with your lands. Because this city-state is the same glorious mole people that I live in, this is one that I absolutely want to integrate. And luckily, well, the mole people are all about capturing city-states, so this is wonderful. There is a way round. Over to the left and down. We don't have to go through the mountain range. So as I make more and more scouts, I'm actually going to prioritize them going over the mountains, because this is really good exploration. These scouts, they can simply go wherever they want at all times. Now, the observant amongst you will have realized that there is a resource gathering called Imperium. Imperium is used on anything that affects your empire as a whole. I can spend it to rush population growth, increase the relationship of the city-states, settling little outposts and making more cities around the map, and giving yourself empire-wide upgrades. It is an incredibly useful resource. The only problem with Imperium is that it's incredibly important. There are too many things to spend it on, and you don't get anywhere near enough of it, so be cautious about spending it. Now, as you get more skills and abilities and spells and all this sort of thing, you gain affinity. There are 6 different types of affinity: nature, order, astral, shadow, chaos, and materium. They all do different things. The more affinity you have, the further down the trees you go. As you can see, I've unlocked the first option for order. Basically, kill something and everything likes you, which I'm going to take. That's quite good. So instead of population growth and city-state friendship, I'm going to be saving my Imperium for stuff like that. Trust me, it's worth it. Hans Moleman has leveled up. Every time you level up, you can pick a skill. There are too many skills to really look at. I like skills that improve all of the troops. Essentially, you always have a choice. Do you want to make your actual character more powerful, or the people following you? And I just think if you've got 5 units following you, make them more powerful. It's just brilliant. So I'm going to make everyone get foraging, which basically makes them heal as we move around the map, which means we can go into combat more often. I don't know, it just makes sense to me. Every time you get a population, you have a choice. What tile would you like to claim, and what would you like to put on it? Zoom out a little bit, and you'll see that some tiles have resources. This one, for instance, is iron, giving my city 10 production if I was to claim it, which is really, really good. So I'm going to put a mine on the iron, and that will give me 15 additional production, taking me up quite considerably. Lovely. This one is a pasture, which has food, so I'm going to put a farm on it. Hans Moleman is actually really good at farming, so farms give me additional food. This is good. Yes, the more food you have, the more population you get, and the more tiles you get. It's all very 4xy. Keep an eye out on the map for these wonderful little observation towers. You go into these, they just reveal tons of the map for you. This spell is a unit enhancement spell. As you get these, you can start trading mana for permanent improvements to your units. This one makes all of my healing units better at healing. As you can see, it has a cost. I need to spend 80 mana, which is this resource up here to cast it, and I need 80 casting points to do it as well. I've only got 45 of those, so it will take me 2 turns to cast it, but this will improve all of my healing units, and I love it dearly. Just bear in mind, the more spells you cast, the more mana you burn, and the more units you make, the more gold upkeep you have. It's really easy to go bankrupt. Even making 2 scouts at this early point in time, well, I can't make any more units because I would really, really risk bankrupting myself. So just remember, you don't have to have your cities making something at all times. Just play it chill, and don't be afraid to put your Celestial Griffin Scouts on auto explore. They can fly, it'll probably be fine. Hans though? Hans is all about that beatdown life. He's gonna just go around chopping people up. My Staves of Mending is now finished, so we cast it for a little bit of mana upkeep, and now the healing power. This is the way that you keep improving your units over and over and over. Killing a unit on the map has given me an item. Look, I've got Boots of Freedom, which makes me really, really quick. Huzzah! You can make your heroes very powerful with stuff like this. Order Affinity is a very, very easy one to get the hang of. Look at this. The second one just gains me an extra Whispering Stone. These things are gold dust. The more of them I have, the more city-states I can befriend at the same time. I found another one up here. It's being befriended. I just need to find a third now. This is the spell that is the pure reason as to why I started with the Tome of Faith. Faithful Whispers. Cast it on a 3 city, and it increases 30% faster into good relations. Cast this a few times, times, and my goodness, all of these little city-states will join me. Normally, in order to repeat this, you'd have to spend allegiance, which is this horrible use of Imperium. You want to be saving your Imperium. Why not just spend mana instead? It's way easier to get. So much easier. Now, this is a good spell. Costs quite a lot of mana, but now all of my scouts have extra vision. They can fly, they can see really far. This means that the map is going to explore itself very, very quickly for me now. It's now turn 11, which means I can pick another hero. Heroes are so powerful. You've already seen the absolute beast that is Hans Moleman. I can have another one. We have a couple of pretty decent options. I think we're going to be taking this chap, who is a Spellblade, a magic caster. Quite expensive, but very powerful indeed. However, I think we're going to make some slight changes. Seeing as they are a spellcaster, they shall be called moledemort. Yes, the powerful wizard Moledemort. Or, you know, he shall not be named. Didn't think this would happen so quickly, but the city I need to conquer, well, they have some units just chilling here. Hans Moleman doesn't like that. Oh, well, we didn't even need to see the battle. Smash. Very good. Very good. Oh, he's got a ring that keeps him alive if he's killed. Oh, that's so good. And we can now pick a wonderful order ability. Extra damage. The ability to hit condemned people for more. Oh, my lord. Another major race. Some more toads. Hello there. Let's try making friends with people for now. Just means that, you know, it's harder for them to declare war on me until I'm ready to declare on them. As the city-states become more and more friendly with you, you can then start to trade with them. I can, in this instance, spend 10 gold per turn on Rainbow Clover, a lovely resource that makes all other city-states like me. Another useful thing about them liking me more is I can now build on these claimed provinces. If something's between you, you have multiple people claiming it just from proximity. If I was to have claimed that before, they would have got really grumpy and all of the work I was doing to make them befriend, well, that would have just disappeared. But now we can claim it anyway. Fantastic. Here's the spell. Start casting this as many times as we can. I want to befriend really quickly. Whisper, whisper in their ears, it's fine. More whispers, careless whispers. Yes, I mean, we do need a bit more mana now. We're starting to cast quite a few things. Luckily, it's pretty easy to do. Uh-oh, there seems to be some sort of eldritch horror over here. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. I have not found another city-state yet, which is amazing. Normally you find a bunch of these, only 2. Problem is one I need to kill, but that one doesn't count. Terrible. Once your army reaches a city, you must start a siege. Basically, you have to just sit outside for as many turns as you can. You can add a few projects to make it a little bit easier, like harassing the defenders. If I do this, then the defenders take a little bit of damage. I would love to have constructed onages. These things are wonderful. They fling rocks from a distance, but alas, I don't have the gold. 3 turns, and that fight will appear. Hopefully, Moledemort will arrive on the scene before that point. Here's hoping. Immortal Wizards. Sounds quite a powerful combo. Hello. We have now unlocked enough of these new spells that we can pick another tome. We need 2 of these to unlock the next tier. I think I'm going to take the Tome of Zeal. This is rather fun and gives me extra damage when I attack. We're going to start stacking things like this. Lovely. Ta-da! A breach. A breach in the walls. They have 3 people defending. I don't think it's going to be enough. Hans Moledemort, make your attack. Oh dear. I don't want to lose a unit attacking. No, we shall do this ourselves. They're all defending from inside the walls, so you have to decide, how do I get in? Do I storm the gates? Do I fire from a distance? There is no true right way to do things. If there's one thing that Hans Moleman can do really well, it's charging wildly. Oh, it does a ton of damage, and it means he can no longer take attacks of opportunity. You know what? I think I'm going to summon an elemental just up on the walls as well, just to really, really annoy this enemy team. Yep, they're all just running in to go and kill it, which they did, but that unit is what I would call incredibly expendable. How so? Well, I can just keep summoning them in turn after turn. Well, I've only got 1 more, but still, you know what? You get what I mean. Come on, we just have to defeat this little guy. Let me in. Ah, we're in. Heal my units. Hans Moleman needs just a little bit of a boost, shall we say? And in we go. Think we're just about through now. Haha! In you go, Moledemort. You have the line here. Oh, we are so now in. Once you've broken through the walls, that is the hardest bit done. Oh, unit kill. It took me so long to get that unit kill that we have it. Oh dear. We may have had our leader killed. That's not good. Well, luckily, we can always restart combat if that happens. This is one of the best things about the game. It's so accessible. Okay, this time I think we can actually kill the unit before we have to get in. Maybe. We will summon our being of light. I would love it if you could just keep my wonderful champion alive this time. He is doing his best to die. These elementally things are just amazing. You summon them and just immediately heal with them. It's amazing. Like, have infinite health? Like, just about infinite health? Something like that. Aha! Moledemort and Hans Moleman have surrounded the enemy hero and have them flanked on both sides. This is what we wanted to see. Now all of our units can come in and do obscene amounts of damage. Yes, yes. Took a few tries, but we did it. And there it is. The glorious mole people take the city of Choke Point. This is our triumphant quest. Because of it, I gained some beautiful things. +1 city cap. If you hadn't noticed, we are allowed 3 cities at any one point, and then we start to take big penalties. Now we have an extra one. And the Shrine of Fulfilled Promise is built in my throne city, granting 20% bonus to all resources. This is my new capital. It will be the greatest city of all. The city of 6.022140076 times 10 to the power of 23. If you know, you know. Well, this is my new capital, which means, holy moly, you could be governed by somebody different. Both cities are important to me. I'm not saying I have favorites, but I absolutely do have favorites. And now I must build a wizard tower, because of course I do. Wizard towers let you cast better spells and let you make better units. Oh my goodness, I've got so much more gold and mana now. Okay, once the wizard tower is done, we will start to flesh out my second army so that I've got another powerful thing. And then maybe we can start to go around the map and conquer some of these very, very tricky wonders. These are essentially little bosses that if you defeat them, you get bonuses. I finally found a third city-state. Quick! Do I want to give it a Whispering Stone? This one's evil. I'll try. But they may not like me very much because I'm good. I don't just say that. I am actually good in this game. Now I have 2 cities. I make so many things so much quicker. Really is rather wonderful. The more cities you have, the better, really. It's like any 4X game. Produce and produce and produce. Voldemort wants to become a conqueror. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, this one's a literal dragon. I'm going to be friendly with you. Don't like the idea of having to fight an actual dragon. Like, oh, why? Why would we do that? Winter has come. There is ice now on this map. Let's try not to worry about that too much. So let's have a look and see what's inside this wonder. A battle where you can spend resources to make it a little bit easier for yourself, which I will do. I have a lot of resources. Easy. Oh, a staff. That's cool. Okay, we'll have that for later. The city-state can now be integrated for the cost of 300 Imperium, you see? Worth holding on to this Imperium. You need it for things like this. Oh, the twin city of Holy Moly and whatever we're going to call this soon. It will be beautiful. Here we go. My units are now going to get extra spirit damage. We have so much zeal. I like zeal. Zeal is good. Join me. Join my empire. Huzzah! We shall rename you Guacamole. What a fine city you are. The twin city of Holy Moly and Guacamole. Continue making me proud. Well done, everyone. Well done. Aha, I can start building these monuments. These are generated from Wonderstone, which is essentially made from any magic material on the map. You'd have seen us picking them up before from city-states. Every time I build these, I get 1 rank of Affinity Incarnate. All you need to know is the more ranks I get, the more spirit damage I do. And it stacks. And it really does stack very hard. So let's just start to do this. Oh, this is what I mean. Look at all these resources. This is what's giving us Wonderstone. Amazing. Another hero. See, that one has an actual staff. Slowing staff. Ooh. Channeling robes and crown of accuracies. You're really good. You know what? You're more of a moledemort than the other moledemort. You know what? I'm gonna rename. You're not moledemort at all. You're now Mr. Digglesworth. Yes, that isn't annoying or patronizing in any way. You are Moledemort. Oh, it's good. It's good that we've now decided who everyone is. That makes me feel much better about everything. This is a cool city-state. They'll like me lots, but I don't have any more Whispering Stones. Luckily, I can buy another one from the general tree. 150 Imperium. It's totally worth it. See, I'm finding them all now. You know that they exist. Sometimes they're just very, very difficult to find. So before we make any large plays, what I'm off to is to go and deal with one of these red things on the map. Do you see this horrible red red skull and the outline of red, this means it's effectively an incursion, a barbarian nest. In this case, a silver infestation spawner. Now this one technically is very good, so I'm kind of a little bit reluctant to kill it, but if I do kill it, I can activate my ability, which gives me extra relations with every free city every time I do, which will help me take over more and increase my city cap. So there's a lot of really fun stuff. Well, think about that one. New book, my fourth. What shall I go for? I'm gonna go for the Tome of Virtue. I really like this one. Not only is it extra order, it has a building which gives an obscene amount of food and production in any city you build it in, and a paladin, which is a mounted unit, which is great because it means I can use more of my griffins. Did I tell you I had celestial griffins? And, well, they just do a huge amount of damage full stop. So yes, delicious. Just go working straight on it, I think. Huzzah! They are destroyed, and you get a bunch of stuff, and, as mentioned, everyone loves me just a little bit more now. Perfect. Just keep an eye out for other places. There are more infestations in the land. We will need to go and find these. Eventually, I can actually build teleporters between my cities to allow myself, well, instantaneous transportation, and that would be rather handy. Here it is, down here. 27 turns, and I should unlock it. This wonder I'd like to clean. You can only take one army into it, so I've moved all of my heroes into the same army. I'm just double checking. Is this the best assortment of troops in a single army? No, it's not. I have higher level people that can be moved in. 3 heroes, level 3, and level 2. That seems like it will be fine. It was easy. And it's made me even gooder, which is wonderful. We want to be as good as possible. Helps my relations with all of the 3 cities on the map. There we go. This is going to be my 4th city, and it's got a glacial megalith amongst other things. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Integrate city. Yes, please. Although we will have to have a conversation about its name. I don't feel like you've really accepted the moles into your heart, so we're going to call you the Super Mole. Lovely stuff. Okay, now this is actually very decent for me. Good mana, not very much knowledge, decent chunk of gold. Okay, this is something we can build upon. It's not very happy. What are you doing here? Why are you not happy? What's going on? Make yourself a pub. That'll help. I now have 2 of these monuments, which means that all of my units have 2 levels of Order Incarnate. They all do 2 extra damage on each attack, but we are just going to keep stacking it and stacking it. Just, you see, these bonuses are going to get rather silly rather quickly. Here we go. Let me just show you what this is going to be. The House of Charity. City loses 10% of its gold income and gains double that amount as food and production. My capital's making 210, which means it would lose 21 gold and gain 42 food and production. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, you lose a tiny bit of gold, but honestly, the synergies are just starting now. They are amazing. So I didn't show you a lot of combat from the beginning of the game because, to be honest, it's just moving units and making them fire, but now that we have level 3 units, we can start to do really cool things. For instance, these architects, these amazing griffin creatures, can summon an order tesseract. What is that? Well, let me show you. It's like a big glowy thing that can shoot people with spirit bolts. This is the sort of thing. Units that create other units generally are some of the most powerful units in the game. So, for instance, this tesseract is going to fire some bolts. This one is going to fire some bolts. Lovely 3 units doing lots of lovely damage, and then Hans Moleman runs in afterwards. Actually, before he runs in, he can decisive command, which means that you can move again. I should have done this first because the Spirit Blast actually sunders all of the defense of these units. Never mind. Bam. Now Moleman can run in and, oh yes, he does a lot more damage now. Bam. Moledemort can now fire his spells from a distance and do lots of good damage. My Paladin can rush in and sneakily get the kill. Mr. Digglesworth will he's just here, and that's fine. And now, just to make sure this thing is really truly distracted, I will summon another creature using my magic spell. Some light spirits. These are basically just to distract the creatures and stop them from doing anything too bad. Look at that. They're distracted. They are weak. Nothing you can do. Easy kill. Pretty much no damage. That's how you do it. Still casting spells to boost my units. Now they have even more resistance. They ignore casualties, which means they're stronger on lower health, and they're harder to hit. Just keep on boosting and boosting and boosting. Uh-oh. Now the world is burning. I like these sort of narrative events. Everything is very hot and volcanoes may or may not erupt at any time. Scorchio. So this is my land. Did you see my capital, my original capital, and the twin city here? And this is Green, the toad person. I'm going to conquer them because they keep stealing all my land and they are a threat to me. If I were to take them over, I pretty much have free reign on the entirety of the bottom of the map. So, luckily for me, they have been very naughty. They've been claiming my land, which gives me grievances, which means I can declare a justified war, which means I get extra Imperium. It means city-states like me more. It's very, very good. Also, I've caught their army just randomly moving around the map, which is rather good. So I have my double army, Guardian, Shademaker, Earthbreaker, and Cultivator, as well as my 3 heroes, Hans Moleman, Moledemort, and Mr. Digglesworth. We have a Paladin, 2 Architects, very powerful units indeed. We go into battles. You can see we've caught them with their metaphorical pants down. I'm just going to press auto combat here and see what happens. Yep, absolutely nothing bad happens at all. Lovely. Well, we'll just let ourselves heal, and then we're going to go and conquer this settlement, and then this settlement. And helpfully, well, now that we've killed their army, they're unlikely to have much in the way of troops that can come and kill me. Now, this is my second race that I have now. They're not mole people, which is a shame, but they're very good, and they're 3. This is actually the head of the city-state we took over. You will join me absolutely for 3, and you have a bunch of very powerful objects. Okay, then. In you get. You can have this city. I don't like the name, though. Kaelin Beartooth. No. Moley Moletooth, more like. Yes. Much better. Oh, no, this is a much closer battle. Let's see what the game would do with this. I just rolled an auto combat. Oh, 1 unit lost. My Paladin as well. It's a very high level unit. You know what? I'm going to say that I can do better than that, which is absolutely going to be a bad move, especially because poor Mr. Digglesworth here is not looking particularly healthy. Oh, yes. Already we've healed him to full. Excellent stuff. It's a lot of units. I'm actually just going to try and move everything over to the right-hand side in order to pick off the flanks of what I'm facing. Yes. We don't want to have to fight everything all at once. Just one thing at a time, please. Are they going to move their units? They're just going to randomly move forward in odd little directions. Oh, wow. They really are just sort of packing up together, and volcanoes are erupting around me. Fair enough. Now, will they accept the charge and move forward? Or are they just going to stand in random packs and buff each other forever? Note, they did move forward to make some couple of attacks against me. Excellent. What they've done is offered me a way in. Just a small way in, but these units can be attacked now. You just decided to move forward yourself, and my archers are gonna love attacking you. Keep attacking. This is where we deploy the Tesseracts. These are 3 units. They offer effectively a little bit of a wall. Not only that, but also 3 damage. Any attacks made against them, well, it's damage that my army isn't taking, which is lovely. First kill. So just keeping our units flanking around. Go, Hans. Go. Oh, 46 damage in a single strike. That's pretty good. And now Moledemort and Mr. Digglesworth. I mean, these names they are just golden. Been the best thing about this entire game so far, I'm pretty sure. Move forward and smite. Well, bam. They may go around trying to heal each other and hopefully attacking my Tesseracts. Now, that would be fun. They're actually moving around. Did you see? They're moving away from me. Oh, that's not going to help you very much at all. No. Hans Moleman is going to take advantage of the fact that you've left this flank very weak indeed. I do like the fact that they are moving 1 by 1 forward. 1 by 1. Oh, I missed the shot. The worst bit when you miss the shot. The Tesseracts keep on firing. Oh, they just killed a unit. They're 3 and they just killed a unit. And every single turn, we just improve the defenses by 4 levels of each troop, which means when I do advance forwards, it means I can be incredibly defensive when I do. Again, they're spending all of their moves just trying to attack the Tesseract, and they did kill one. You know, that is less than ideal, but they've got so many units, they physically can't move them forward in like a way that helps them. Summon in a little elemental. If you remember, this thing has not 1, but 2 different heals. So you summon something in, and then immediately it gets double healed. Come on, Mr. Digglesworth. Yes, get the kill. Morale very low, you say? Oh dear, it's a shame for you, isn't it? Well, this battle's gone on for so long now, we have another load of Tesseracts, which is amazing. Which I'll do next turn. I'm just healing my units up. Right, now this one is worth summoning. To kill one of the heroes, I think it's this one. This hero is doing a ton of damage to me. You need to stop. There we go, they're fleeing. Yes, I wish to win immediately. Well, I lost my hero, but nothing else. That's not good, but I'll take the loss as my own. So the rule ruler is now classed in the void. He will respawn eventually. And, you know, rather than laying the siege down, I'm just gonna essentially get a few more troops, reconvene. Should I can summon another bunch of units from the Rally of the Lieges. Yeah, this will work. This will work very nicely indeed. There we go. We've already got reinforcements of 2 more level 3 architects and Moletooth. What a combination. Okay, the army is all back together. Now we have 4 heroes and a few more troops. Charge in again. You know, that's just sort of teaches you the lesson of coming into a combat ever so slightly underpowered. Not this time. Now we get a level 3 tome. And it's immediately given me cleansing flames. Ooh. Now that's something that sounds rather amusing. Oh my lord, I can make all of my units see the future, which basically makes them impossible to hit. Oh, I like that. Yes, please. Let's see into the future. Delicious. Oh, that just sounds fun. Time to start the siege. This time I'm going to bring actual siege equipment. At any point they can choose to leave and come and try and defeat me. That will of course go badly for them, so I kind of almost want them to leave the city. My other reinforcements. Look, Rally of the Lieges has given me 3 very powerful troops. Make your way over, please. It'll only take them 3 turns to get there. That's amazing. Oh, I love these reinforced and improved roads. They are very quick. Level 4 monument, 4 extra damage, 4 resistance, 20 city stability, 10% on all income, counts as a gold ancient wonder. Really? Amazing. Okay, let's definitely get that done. I can't hurry it, unfortunately. It has to be built, but we have 225 production in this city. It should be fine. Time to spend some Imperium, increasing my city cap. The first one costs 200, the next one 500, but I can now integrate 1 more city. Basically, the more cities you have, the better. Like any 4X game, you just have more economy, more ways to make units, more ways to control the map. Breach has been made, and as you can see, we're rather stacked here now. We didn't take any loss whatsoever on the auto-resolve. Would I like to just simply absorb it? I don't know. It's good, but it's not that good. No, I will vassalize it instead. Okay, let's integrate another city. Excellent. It's a pretty good city as cities go. Let's make it even better. A vassal city taken over that can be improved just like any other. Another siege. This is on their capital. This one is a bit more important. Same as we did before. As long as we're willing to spend a little bit of gold, we should be able to do this very nicely. Here we go. Defense mode means that basically I can see the future and nobody can do any damage to me. Oh yes. Here we go. Here's the attack. I'm pretty confident this will be a fairly conclusive, but we'll just check. Yes, it is. And there we go. The toads are out. The toads are dead. And I'm just going to make myself even better. I'm such a good guy. Even though I'm conquering, I'm such a good guy. It's quite a good city, to be honest with you, but I can't afford it right now. So again, we'll simply vassalize it and move on. Try and figure out, what are we doing now? Is one of the enemies taken out? Should we go take out a second? I kind of want this gold evergrowth wonder. So yeah, you know what? I will start the long walk north. How many toads I have locked in my prison? What do I do with them all? I just grant them freedom? It's an act of good. Yes, I am a good person. We know this to be true. Da-da-da. I'm pure good now. Ignore the killing. We're like sort of zealots, you know? Like paladins. Paladins can be good. So I now have a spell where I can bind a gold wonder. I think we've really explicitly explained wonders. There are 3 types on the map. Bronze level, like this Etherwell. Silver, like this Starlight Chamber. And gold level, like this Evergrowth Sanctuary. One of the victory conditions, if you wanted to go for a magic victory, is to bind and own 2 gold ancient wonders. You've got to defeat it and put it in your lands, and then cast the spell. I now have that spell. So I think I read this correctly. This monument I now have counts as a gold monument. So I think I've actually built my own, which is really cool, but we'll see. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Oh my goodness. The Tome of Subjugation not only makes me a palace that gives me extra Imperium in cities of another race, but I could get a level 5 shock troop called a Tyrant Knight. Well, that's all I needed to see. Lovely stuff. We're just going full order this run, and really you should be sort of moving this about, having lots of different affinities, but I'm just thinking, nah, let's just load all in on the same thing and see what happens. Okay, let's see if we can bind this wonder. Well, we can. It's worth 20 happiness and 50. Yep, that's right, 50 knowledge. Ho, we are researching fast now. 235 coming from my capital alone. Well, this was worth conquering. Welcome to the wonderful city of Mole in the Wall. I like that one. Well, these yellow people have one of these golden wonders, and I want it. So, justified war. They're evil as well, which means we become even gooder. We've now unlocked teleporters. Oh, these are so good. Start plumping these down everywhere. Then we can move our units from city to city without having to worry. Uh-oh, now I'm being sieged. Well, that's not very good at all. Let's rally some troops. I have a lot of recruitment points here. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna make a bunch of people from the Godswood. 4, 5, and 6. Recruit to own city. Go. Mole in the Wall. Okay, so that should be reinforced pretty soon. And in the meantime, maybe a Tyrant Knight. Yes. Let's hurry the recruitment to that. Now, this thing is really, really, really powerful. So powerful that it actually costs me Imperium every turn. We can't have too many of these. These are really quite expensive, but no matter. We will have troops here. We can scramble quickly because we've got a lot of gold. I myself am starting a siege. Okay, well, let's see if my 2 units are going to do this for me. Probably. Oh, they did. They did. The Tyrant Knight, I think, just killed them. Love it. Go away. The siege fails and my reinforcements have arrived. Fantastic. Now we've managed to trap their reinforcements. Oh, behind the lions. Oh dear, you were caught out here, weren't you? I just have too many troops now. This is a rather large attack. Let's see what auto combat makes of this. Well, it makes it well. Fantastic. So this one, because it's got the gold building, I'm going to absorb it. It'll take a couple of turns to do so, but it will join my lands and it will be happy to do so. Tier 4 tomes. Yes. Oh my goodness, I can give my units a holy aura that just damages people that are near me. And they just dispel all negative effects. Oh my goodness, this is really good. Tome of the Archon it is. Holy aura. Reminds me of a D&D spell of a similar-ish name that was always very, very good. Oh, the Archon Gate functions as a teleporter. Well, okay. I might as well just start replacing all my teleporters with Archon Gates. These seem really cool. The world now has blight, which means everyone is going to be starving. Uh-oh. I also now have enough of the map to activate beacons of unity. 125 provinces. So we just need to build these, light them, and defend them. How hard could that be? The capital? Start the siege. We're going to foresee downfall, which gives all of my units invincibility. It's terrifying, isn't it? Arriving with a bunch of units that can psychically predict exactly how the siege is going to go. We can actually crack the vault for a one-time boost to knowledge, which is not that useful, to be honest with you, but still, we'll take it. So I'm still casting spells over and over and over. Look at this guy. Oh, yes. You can join my ranks. You can. It's Chad Molsis. Yes, what a Chad. Walls are breached. You know what? I'm pretty sure auto combat is gonna give me that as a victory, but I want to play this one. My army is so ridiculously powerful. I just feel like having fun with this one. Oh my lord, look at this. This is such a mess. The first shot that hits any unit just does nothing. I have 1 shot per unit that it's just invincible. It's so powerful. They are just throwing their units out because they know. They know they can't stop me, and that's fine. Especially now I've got catapults as well. Yes, just hit everyone, please. Thank you. There we go. We can give all units 20% extra damage. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's wrong. It's so good it's wrong. Look at this. 4 defense, 4 resistance. It's not a huge amount, but if you get hit by my architect, you lose a significant chunk of it, which means that my archers can then come in and say, no, we don't agree with your existence. 2 architects here. You know what we're doing. Summon the Tesseracts. These things are going to just blast apart people. Attack, attack, attack. Attack, attack, attack. Whoa, bam. I should have used this before. That was a spell that did loads of damage and reduced people's defenses. Anything that reduces defenses is something you really should probably start with. We've also got lovely sort of chain lightning. Beautiful. We'll see what their counterattack is like. They do have a lot of units, but the amount of defense we have, as soon as I stack any unit next to another unit, they become almost entirely possible to kill. Did you see I just took 0 damage from that hit and killed something? Oh yeah. Keep moving forward. Keep destroying units. Keep my defensive units coming forward and healing my heroes, because the heroes are by far the most important of all of my units. Aha, the leader. Spirit weakness. Oh dear, that's not very good for you. I'm all about that spirit life. My paladin can fly behind the scenes, start to attack all of these juicy ranged units. Hans Moleman charging from behind. Can't resist Hans Moleman. You just can't. It's impossible. Don't even try. try. Summon Protogen Golem. Oh, well, okay. Oh yeah, let's do it. Bam. We won. Turns out summoning a golem is the only thing you really need to do. That is another faction gone. Oh, we're getting through these. Maybe after all of this, yet again, it was a domination victory that we really wanted. It doesn't matter what game I play. I just seem to always go for domination victories. I mean, I'm not complaining. What's the quickest way to this city? Like 8 turns in this direction. Okay. I can use the Archon gate. Yes, that's right. The Archon gate. Okay, everyone come back. Ooh. Okay, they're declaring war on me. The dragon is after me. Flag spire. Okay, well, we'll teleport here instead and take you out first. If you insist on being killed first, then I totally understand. I respect your choice. I will endeavor to help you with your certain death. Also, now all of my troops are way more powerful than they were before. And bam, teleporting. Oh my goodness. We can turn our moles into angels. Yes. Yes, we want to turn our moles into angels. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted to do. That's one beacon of unity done in the capital. I want to make a ruler's statue now. I'm a ruler. I wonder if it'll be a mole. Will the statue be a mole statue? Only time will tell. Angelic transformation. Oh, that's so exciting. Hello there. We're here to siege you. Doesn't matter if you've got a pot on your head. We'll siege you anyway. We're going to foresee your downfall. Bring catapults. Just like the good old days. Now we will make an angelic transformation. It takes a long time this, but I would like angel moles. I don't think any one of you can truly say that that's not a fair thing to want. The breach is made, and Hans Moleman attacks the man with a bucket on his head. The specifics of the battle are absolutely irrelevant. We just immediately go in and kill everything. And that is the throne city. Okay, now we move forward and see if we can find the rest of this stuff. Tome of the God Emperor. Become a god to be worshipped. There's something about this that just makes me very, very happy. Yes, make me a god, please. Mole people, become angels. This is a major transformation. Oh my goodness, are they beautiful. We have made our moles into angelic mole people, celestial gods. Oh my lord. If nothing else happens, I am very, very happy. Channel the Age of Order to reach the magic victory. While channeling, my order spells cost less mana and points. I get 3 random positive effects, and I mean, it's yes, that seems lovely. Start to cast that immediately. 4 turns. Oh, my units move so quickly now that they're angels. Whoa. Okay, the last people have now declared on me. That's fine. Siege started on the capital. Look at me. Look how ridiculous I look. He's just so chill with his little angel halo. You're trying to kill my beacon? No, don't do it. Yeah, my units are so powerful. They've got so many spells on them. They're just unkillable now. Let's see what the angelic Chad Molsis can do. And they keep trying to stop my beacons of unity. I don't like that. No. And they're dead. And they're all dead. Okay, well, I might as well go and follow this up by continuing the attack, eh? Onwards. Oh, my lord. A vassal just defeated a city for me. Yes, now I've got another vassal. Cast Age of Order. Haha. Oh, yes, here we go. Winning 2 different victory types. Who's going to stop me? That's the question. Who can stop me? Not this lot. This is the city. They literally have 1 unit here. Let's see what this happens. No, look at that. Funnily enough, we won that one. Oh, you know what? I've got so much Imperium spare. Let's just absorb this one. Why not? Another one. Keep vassalizing. Keep moving north. Keep killing everybody in auto combat. Oh, this is satisfying. This is just like one of those games where I've just economically and militarily set up so well, the game is now rewarding me. Now I've made the goats into angels as well. I'm just so lovely. You can be an angel. You can be an angel. The dragons, I believe, are now out. Oh no, I think we accidentally started this fight instead. What units did I even bring here? Not many. Not many. Oh no, I get to use the other troops. It's because it's 2 armies. You get to take it in turns. That's what it is. It's fine. Now, where's the dragon going to go? That's the question. You're going to just, attack your own units because of telepathy. Sure. If you didn't think I was powerful before, have Tesseracts. I've played a lot of this game, and I don't think I found a build that has been this easy to use. It's wonderful. Even my level 1, level 2 spell now can just do 44 damage and kill people. It's amazing. Dragons are out. Expansion victory, 5 turns. Magic victory, 5 turns. However, I reckon we can do it this way. Chad Molsis will not be dictated by auto combat. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Tyrant Knight, charge! Oh, these things are so cool. They're like celestial moles with lances. And if that isn't a phrase that gets you excited about this game, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. Are you going to attack me? You're going to try. You're going to do no damage because, of course, we can see all of your attacks coming. We know that they're going to happen. Oh, that spell is amazing. Let's do it again. Battle Divination on every single person. It's just ridiculous. That's the leader, by the way. Let's use the Tyrant Knights. You have a first strike, do you? Oh, no. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, there's the first strike done. Now the Knights can come in. Tyrant Knights. Tyrant Knights. Yes, and of course my units can fly over the walls because we're angel moles. Look out. Here comes Chad Molsis. So again, they're probably going to try and attack us, but we should be able to resist any attack. Yeah, look, there you go. No damage. We got hit by one. One hit. Even my scouts are doing tons of damage now. These are scouts. These are level 1 scouts, and they're just killing everything. And the Tyrant Knight is the one to do it. I love those Tyrant Knights. They were very fun. Sure, they cost Imperium, but you have to agree, it's worth it when you get kills like that. And here we go. The military victory goes to the Celestial Griffin Moles. Angelic. Beautiful. Ascended. Perfect. I'd forgotten how wonderful Age of Wonders was. It's such a fun game, especially if you've ever loved or played Heroes of Might and Magic, Endless Legends, any of the regular 4X games like Civ 5 especially. This game has a lot to love. Thank you again, Paradox, for sponsoring this one. It was my pleasure. And I hope you, dear audience, enjoyed this very much. I will be returning to this game. I'd forgotten how fun it was. So in the comments, if there's any particular build or playthrough you'd like to see, let me know. Dragons, giants, evil, eldritch horrors, we could do them all. Extra points if they are moles. Until next time, I shall leave you with this beautiful, beautiful map. As you can see, here we are, slowly expanding. I stick with one city for ages. There's a person over there, person over there, person over there, person over there. Look, there we go. We've taken over a city, and you can already see just how beautiful, just how amazing my overall ranking is. Skip ahead a few turns. Oh yeah, look, you can see just like green disappears, orange disappears, purple disappears, and white disappears. In fact, actually, I took over a city up there and it got taken from me. I didn't even notice it get taken. Oh, cheeky. Never mind. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye.